Okay, so here we are. The news has been out for 6 minutes, and we're into B period 6 minutes. And I just wanted to go back through another situation um, that happened. I put an order in here just above the value area high, um, long time ago, and it's the way to do it. I have to admit, I'm not normally really good about that, but. Uh, In this case, I was going to be more conservative. I thought, I'm kind of looking for the same thing to happen up here that happened down here initially in A. I don't mean where it is now because it came back down and pushed down further, but initially came through or came down to about the value area low, maybe another tick through it. If I don't remember, I think it did the value area low or tick through it or something like that. So this is again one of those that just gives me a lot of satisfaction. So it struggled a bit, and my words are coming back to me about just take some off at 2, 3, 4 ticks. It struggled. I thought this might just turn around. So I had my finger on the flatten button the entire time, but it started to give way a little bit, and I got out right above the POC in the overnight, and you know what? It just worked beautifully. Um, so I just wanted to share that situation. Now, they're continuing the upside. We do have a poor high in the overnight. Let's not forget that. Let me split this out. So we've got also this. This is a poor high of sorts. The J&K up here at 41. Let me see. What is that? 41.75. So very, very good odds that we'll take that out. I'm not sure if it'll happen in B period, but it's still early days in B, so it could happen. And if you look at this, by the way, I want to flip back over here. I hadn't even looked at it for a while, but I drew this head and shoulders pattern on the 30-minute, and I switched it over to 5 to get a little more detail. And it's playing out now. It may, we'll see how it goes. This obviously here is not totally holding, but it might going forward. There's just a 5-minute chart. So all right, what to say about that? I don't know. This just is not something I'm totally believing in yet. Let me move this over here. But it could happen. It could happen. In another minute, if we close above this line, look back at the profile. Let's see what that is. And we did. Well, just about. We're 36 quarter. Let's go back here and look what's at 36 quarter. Just the top of this district. Well, it's a value area high. How about that? Yeah, I don't know. We're still in range. We're back inside of value again. When there's this much doubt, it's, to me, it's not something I want to take a shot at. Especially if you're still in the initial balance. So there you go. This is sort of playing out here where we're building this out a bit. You can see now. You might say, well, but we came all the way up in here. I mean, I'm just using this imaginary critic. The imaginary critic saying, what you said to build out in here. Well, first of all, I don't have a crystal ball, but secondly, it is. Look at that. See the volume? There it is. What'll happen? I don't know. I say that a lot. I want to get out of the habit of saying maybe or I don't know. We'll see. It goes without saying. So I want to quit saying it. But it is kind of how you have to for me, when I'm trading, I have to always remind myself, it's like, don't be so sure, because that's one of the things about trading. It just surprises you. It just surprises you. You can be right and still be wrong. You can be wrong and get lucky and be right. But when you do all your work and you think you've got it right, all of a sudden there's things going on you didn't anticipate. That's just how it is. Just how it is. So, um, so anyway, if you would please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I actually, some point in the future, I may start a room for the morning. Um, I've even looked into, well, no, I haven't looked into it. I know I can do it because I was doing it with some traders at one point, sharing different levels that I would put up every day. And so, like, if you use Sierra chart, there's a way for me to have these, possibly have these. I don't know about the zones, possibly have the zones that just populate on your chart automatically. So I need someone's email address for that. And, that's something, again, I'm looking at possibly starting a room down the road. And, I figured it's worth at least $1 a day. So like $20 a month or something like that. If somebody's interested and thinks they can benefit by, uh, learn something or even make some money if they're um, confident and they agree with things that I'm seeing as far as ideas. Um, you know, so yeah, hit like, subscribe. I guess there's a little bell thing that you can get alerts of when this goes, when a new video's uh, going up. So or is live. I've been trying to do these live and not do them unlisted. I'm getting a lot better at using this format of doing the broadcast with the Google Hangouts. Not my favorite, but it beats having to um, run a massive piece of software and record the video and then upload it and all that jazz. I can just, with a few clicks, can kind of set this up. It's still not very easy or intuitive, and I haven't experienced any problems with this computer because of it. Sierra Chart's very efficient, and this is not actually my general trading machine. I've still got a lot of work to do to move my office to where I want it, and this I'll have to do. And I think the broadcast video will be better because these monitors are smaller than my regular monitor. So I think that's probably translating in a more of a square or not filling up all the space that's available. Hopefully the audio is okay. I listened back to it. It sounds all right. I'm at the point now in my life where it doesn't bother me to hear my own voice. It hasn't for a while, but whenever that happens, most people don't like to hear their own voice on an answering machine or something like that. But all right, well, that's enough of the video, I think. Going forward, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's just beautiful, we grind up here. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, I think I mentioned in another video that after I get about 3 trades in, I got to be careful. I could get a little too confident, or not. I'm just not as sharp. Every day I start off with a little bit, just like little stage fright sort of thing, and the best way I could describe it. And it can make you better, but if you start to get a little, I probably need to go do something and come back and have fresh eyes. That's probably what. Even though I have these quote areas on here, it doesn't mean I want to use them. I mean, it just depends on what's happening or what's happened leading up to it and what's happening in the moment. What's going on with some of my more instrumentation that's like more closer to the pulse, I guess you'd say. Profile can be a little bit of a elevated view. It's a great tool in its own right to trade with, but it helps to have things that are a little bit more subtle. Even a 5-minute chart. Moving averages are nice in certain cases. There's lots of methodologies with that someone could use. All right, well, that's all I've got for now. I don't know if I'll make another video yet today, possibly. Have a great morning.